Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Huang from the National Tsinghua University. I teach at the Department of Kinesiology. On behalf of the webinar host, I would like to say thank you for we have a panelist, Department of Kinesiology. 3 panelists. Also, we have some co-hosts, which I will introduce later. Indeed, today is our, I will say, the first webinar for the year of 2026. Last year, we are lucky to have 4 webinars. The 40 webinar, we have 13 speakers from 6 nations, including the England, German, Japan, Philippines, Taiwan, Swiss. It's kind of a challenge when you have the different speaker in different time zone, also in different language, but somehow everybody think the sustainability is an important issue. So we decided to work together. And this is the first webinar for the year of 2026. Again, I want to say thank you for Mr. Haruki Sawade, who is the executive director of the Japan Green Sport Alliance. Also, I want to say thank you for the Dr. Gong Ding Ye, who has so many hats. One hat is he is the chairperson of the Sustainability Committee for the Taiwan Association for Sport Management. Also, he is a university professor. He is in charge of sustainability office. So that's why I say he has so many hats. Because of the collective efforts, we have our webinar this year again. Also, we have the 3 special guests. Can we go to the next slides? Let me. So basically, you can see that we have 3 special guests. The first guest is from the Frank Guo, who is the president of the Chinese Taipei Association of Ultrarunners. He will speak about how to use the renewable energy in the running race. Also, we have the second panelist from Japan, the Mr. Akihiko Kandori, who received the special recognition from the IEEE. He will talk about I will say, the potential application of the behavior-based brain state estimation, aging technology in sports. Luckily, this webinar, we will invite the lady from Thailand. This is the first time we have Thailand speakers. That's my new friend, welcome. And Mr. Nichapat, I couldn't speak very correctly. Mr. Nichapat Sujaritjit, who is in charge, who is the assistant race director for Huahin Marathon. He will present the sustainability in marathon management in the case study of a Huahin Marathon. So let's welcome the first speaker, President Guo. So it's your time.
Okay, let me
share your screen.
To my slide first. Can you all see the slides?
Not yet.
Oops.
No problem. Take your time.
There it is.
Yes.
Okay.
You are on the right track.
All right. Have a good day, everyone. It's my pleasure to share with you in our attempt to use green energy in the Taipei Ultramarathon event, which was held in past February. This is a pilot project for sustainable outdoor event in Taiwan. Okay. That's have I described the backgrounds for information for you. Current situation in Taiwan, the outdoor event such as road races, we have 500 road races a year in Taiwan, and countless concert for young generations, and the election campaigns, a lot of them. Typically, those events rely on diesel generators for power supply. And secondly, the energy storage availability in Taiwan. There are many energy storage equipment companies in Taiwan, but there are many used in industrial manufacturing. Their battery size is very large. They always, it's like cargo containers, very big one. And so, and those energy storage equipment has been applied to outdoor events for relative low power demands. Okay. So the challenge is that traditional power generation methods produce a lot of carbon emissions, noise pollutions, and operational costs for outdoor events. I give show you the general information for carbon emissions for the generators. For diesel generators, they will produce 80 kilos CO2 per 100 kW. And the gasoline generators produce more. Okay. And as for regarding the costs, we spent $3,500 US to lease a medium scale of diesel generators for Taipei Ultramarathon race last year. That's it. I give you the general ideas of the cost. So our objective is to transition from gasoline generator to full use of energy storage batteries charged by solar energy. That's what we call the green power. The objective too is to reduce carbon emission, noise, odors, and cost. The third objective is to initially operate energy storage batteries in conjunction with small gasoline or diesel generators. They are used as backup. We need to accumulate the experience and ensure the reliabilities. Let's go back to the event reviews. Let me introduce you the Taipei Ultramarathon. It was held in February at a expo park. It's approximately 670 meters per lap. And it is a 48 hours endurance race. I'm proud to say it is one of the best 48 hours in the world because it has IAU gold race level 4 years in a row. Okay. And we divide our race routes into 2 lanes. Inner lanes is for 48 hours and 24-hour race runners. Outer lanes is for 6-hour and relay runners. Even although it is a 48-hour race, but actually it's a 3-day event. The race starts from Friday afternoon. At 2 o'clock, we have a grand opening ceremony, and then 3 o'clock, we have the race starts and ends on Sunday afternoon, and followed by award ceremony. So in total, we need to have power duration required is around 52 hours. Okay, that's exam our deployment of the equipment. The stage audio and lighting, we use gasoline generator A because in the previous testing, we found out that audio equipment got the problem with our energy storage. So we use gasoline generator instead. Okay, for our then TV screens, which will show the real-time result, we use energy storage unit A. For public refreshment station, we use energy storage B, unit B. Starting area, we use gasoline generator B. Inner lane TV screen, we use energy storage unit C. And for chip timing computers and printers, we use energy storage unit D. That's our deployment. And then that's examine the specification of those power equipments. For gasoline generator A, the capacity is 2.5 kW. For full tank, it will last about 10 hours. The second one will last around 6 hours. And the 4 energy storage units that we bought, the capacities varies from 6 kW to 8 kW. Okay, that's our specification of the equipment. Okay, this is our statistics. After the race end, we have the calculations, and we found out that we consumed 85 liters of gasoline, which cost around $100 US. And for the first time, we charge our energy storage. We use solar panel, so it's 100% solar power, but it lasts around 20 hours, so we need to recharge them. Recharge, it took longer than we thought. It takes per unit needs 9 hours to recharge it. We use indoors electronic outlet to recharge the energy storage. And the cost is very low, nearly $3 US only. Okay, and because of it takes 9 hours to recharge the batteries, so in there's a couple of hours, the participants' tents don't have lights in the nights. That's the problem we have. But recharge, second time we recharge, you only use 28 kW. So what we learned from this pilot project is on management aspects, combined energy storage with gasoline generator increase operational complexities. So we decided to have a dedicated staff members for power dispatch and coordination in the future. In this transition period, gasoline generators or diesel generators are still needed as backup. In the technical issues, we faced the printers cause a sudden large power surge during continuous operations, and also systems that I just mentioned. So further testing and solution is required. Now, here comes the conclusions. This pilot project demonstrates that green energy can be successfully used in the outdoor sports events. It is the first step that we can toward carbon neutral events in Taiwan. Further planning, dedicated staffing, and equipment testing are critical for success. And then the path for 4 green energies. There are 4 steps to our hope is to 4 green energies. Step 1, gradually expand the solar panel capacities and energy storage units to meet full event power demands. Well, actually, we just placed the order for 2 more energy storage units yesterday. We feel that in our races, 6 energy storage unit will be enough for us. Okay. Step 2, conduct additional testing and optimization of equipment, especially addressing printer power surge issues. That's the problem that we need to conquer. Step 3, development comprehensive power management protocol and train dedicated staff for hybrid energy systems. Because we have diesel gasoline generators and energy batteries. So it's a hybrid energy systems. We need to train a dedicated staff to handle it. Step 4, progressively phase out. That's our hope, to phase out all the fossil fuel generators and achieve 100% renewable energy for the races hosted by our associations, and hopefully in the all the outdoor events here in Taiwan in the futures. Thank you. That's my report of our attempt. Thank you very much.
Thank you for Dr. Gord's wonderful presentation. Even though it's I would say the pilot project, but it's kind of very important to use the green energy in the sporting event in the future, as long as the advance of the modern technology. I think your wish will come true soon. Yeah, thank you. So now I would like to welcome our second speaker this afternoon. Yeah, Mr. Kandori from the Next Research Hitachi Limited Corporation. Kandori-san, it's your turn. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the introduction. So please wait.
No problem.
Sorry.
It is always take a couple minutes for the transition.
Very high. Very, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Can you see?
It's working now.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you very much. Thank
No
you for
problem.
question. Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. Here is my title, Exploring the Potential Application of Behavior-Based Brain State Estimation Agent Technology in Sports. My name is Kandori, so I'm a researcher at Hitachi Limited. Here I am a senior employee and technical advisor. Especially, I study what happens inside human like brain. So this is introduction. I will talk about 4 topics. First, introduction, connecting behavior and the brain. Second one is MEG study in dementia. Third one is magnetic finger tapping device in dementia. Last one is basic research using finger tapping movement towards potential eSports applications. So first one, introduction. This slide shows the relationship between the behavior and the brain. So using a cross-section of the brain, the image on the left was mapped by Dr. Penfield in 1948. The image on the right shows a detailed update of that mapping from 2022. So this is a cross-section of motor cortex. So from this diagram, we can see that the hand area indicated by the red circle is a very large area like this. In other hand, in other words, finger movement involved widespread brain regions. So let's consider the case of dementia. Cognitive function, brain activity, and behavior can be thought of as forming a triangle relationship like this. How does a decline in cognitive function appear in the brain activity and behavior? There are still important problems in clinical neuroscience. So in this situation, I was studying MEG. MEG is a magnetic encephalogram for dementia about 20 years ago. Very long time. I will now explain the result of the research. Generally, to evaluate the cognitive decline, we use MMSE. MMSE is a mini mental state examination. MMSE is a test that evaluates memory, calculation skill, and the ability of to recognize the time and the space. So, how does the MEG respond when cognitive function decline? So, do you know MEG? MEG is a magnetic encephalogram. So, MEG measures the magnetic field of neural current activity in the brain by superconducting technologies. Using MEG, this is me, very young, yeah, 20 years ago. So I measured the auditory evoked magnetic field by each ear sound stimulation like this. So sound stimulation make a contralateral response like this. Sound stimulation input here and contralateral response, and then ipsilateral response. So we can measure the transmission time between the left and right lobe in the brain. This in the result, the transmission time is here, this axis, and MMC is this axis. As you can see, transmission time correlated with MMSE. And about 30 MMSE is normal, so lower value is dementia. So the transmission time was long in the patient with dementia. And then this is the result of 4-year follow-up study. Left figure is normal, right figure is dementia patients. As you can see, in the normal case, the MMSC and INCT the transmission time is stable. In the dementia patient, long neurotransmission time, INCT is appeared 1 year before becoming functional decline like this here. So it's very shocked. So 20 years ago, I also developed finger tapping device to detect finger movement in Parkinson's disease. So I came up with this idea of applying this device to the detection of dementia. So since poor coordination between the right and left side of the brain is a characteristics of dementia, it's thought that the people with dementia would have difficulty performing the finger tapping exercise. So at the same time, my mother was hospitalized with dementia. So I asked my mother and the other dementia patient in the hospital to perform the finger exercise. In the result, all of them were unable to do the anti-phase finger tapping like this. This is very surprised. So my hypothesis is dementia patient has a lack of coordination between left and right lobe brain. So left and right anti-phase tapping, like this. So tapping indicates the dementia grade. So please see this movie. Can you see?
Yes, very clear. Thank you.
She is 70 years old.
So it's a little bit finger exercise.
Yeah, exercise, finger tapping.
Finger tapping.
Yeah, dementia patients cannot move in left and right anti-phase tapping like this. So, yeah, confusing.
Okay.
And
because of the leg. Sorry.
Yeah. And therefore, I made a magnetic finger tapping device to monitor a finger tapping movement as shown. This device has 2 magnetic coils. One is a magnetic oscillation coil. The other one is detection coil. Very simple device. Left is a control pattern and right is demonstration pattern. Time variation and balance variation are abnormal pattern like this. Very abnormal. And the magnetic finger tapping device calculate 44 parameters. In the 44 parameters, for example, one parameter in variation in contact duration is high correlation between sensibility. This is MMSE score. So as you know, MCI, mild cognitive impairment MCI, is very difficult to detect with ordinary tests. but can be detected with finger tapping with about 80% sensitivity. So in this study, we used 173 MCI patients and 173 age-matched control. Sensitivity is 0.77. Specificity is 0.67. This result is pretty good. So here, I will introduce the basic research from 20 years ago. So I will explain the potential for applying finger tapping exercise to eSports. So in the eSports, finger movement is very important to control the game. My hypothesis is that finger exercise can help improve brain activity and cognitive function. So this figure shows the training through the game operation. Subject is three healthy males. Motion is small and large amplitude finger taps. And task is to play one game or Oslo game in PlayStation 2. This figure shows the training result of variability in finger movement. Blue line is before training, pink line is after training. As you can see, all these three participants, these results shows that FT movement feasibility for use in motility function training through machine operation in game. So as another training to expertise, I played music finger tapping. Can you see? Can you listen? Here? So
Yes.
play music. So, yeah. Slow pace down and high pace. Long amplitude is high amplitude sound. It's like a conductor. Yeah. Okay. So this is summary. So using behavior-based brain state estimation technology, we are able to demonstrate from a neuroscientific perspective that important may help improve cognitive function and other abilities. This is acknowledgement. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, thank you for Mr. Kandori's on the presentation. It is very, I would say, advanced as well as complicated from my standpoint. I'm not real the scientific person, but I understand that the dementia, I think in Taiwan, it's kind of a serious illness. It's kind of very tough for the family to take care of the dementia patients.
Mhm.
It's very challenge for all the family as well for the patients. Thank you for your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So now I would like to introduce the third speaker for today's webinar, Miss Nichapat Sujaritjit. Yeah. If I couldn't speak very correctly, please tolerate my poor pronunciation. She would deliver the sustainability in marathon management, the case study of a Huahin marathon. So Nichapa, it's your turn now.
Okay, so thank you for the little interesting introductions of me. So Okay, let's begin with my presentation. So please hold a moment. Can you hear me clear and loud, right?
Yeah, your voice is very clear, no problem.
Okay, thank you. So like this one. Okay, so a little introduction of me. So
Oh,
hello and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nichapat Sujaritjit. I'm the assistant director of Huahin Marathon, so you can call me Charlie down. So like in Thailand, the running has been the popular sport among the new generation. So which is lead to the lot of marathon hosts in these years, and as a result, that marathon events and also the half marathon and mini marathon and other sports are increasingly organized worldwide. So, however, such an event could produce significant environment impacts if
mm,
it's not well proper management. So, like for when you think of sustainability, they would there's some cloud that become more complex. So I would regret down to you and I would do some a little breakdown about the sustainabilities. And this is our management that we do in Huahin Marathon. So this is would be the guideline for you. So what we do over here, like we would do like okay, we would do the little introduce about our as Huahin Marathon, and then the impact, the environment impact that could be produced from the marathon event and also another sport
mhm,
event, and our management from the Huahin Marathon, and what we do to contribute the sustainability to the community. And then I would have some a little key takeaway. So like you would do mini graph about okay, so what would you take after this? Okay, and what would you management? So what would you change for your sport event, so marathon to do the better sustainability management? So this is my RAS, a Huahin Marathon. So the Huahin Marathon is annual is a yearly marathon that held in Huahin City, which is in the southern part of Thailand. And
mhm,
I'm possible to say that my marathons are interest interested from both Thai runners and international runners, which means that we have a lot of participants in our race. So this and for this phenomenon would increase the tourism and also environment, and also the local economies. As a result, the big event could produce a lot of waste, a lot of the waste, and also they would consume a lot of energies. So unheard true about this event that they could produce a significant and unavoidable environment impacts, such as okay, if you think of the like marathon events, they would so the organized would have to provide the water station in every 2 kilometers, which mean that okay, you have the water station and they would do some material that okay it could not be disposed within like 20 years for like plastic one. Okay, and we also have the packaging problem that okay, so if you register for the marathon, okay, you will receive the metal one that is in the pictures, and also the t-shirt. So the t-shirt would be packed in the plastic one and also the rest materials, and the carbon emission from the participate from the transportation for like okay, if you drive a car for yourself, there would be some lot of carbon emission for like if a one person
mm,
like for the marathon is a massive event. So like it would be like thousands of people come to the city, so there would be a lot of carbon emissions. And also the high consume of waters, energies as the electrics and also the materials. So those impact can be affect to the local environment and to communities. And this is our approaching. So like, we do like we think more and we try to emit less. Okay, for the
mm,
sustainable resource use. So like okay, I have mentioned previously about the state for the station for like food station and water station. So like it's really important for the Thai events to have the food in that event. So the organizer asked me they have to provide the food in every station. So I would recommend you the sugarcane plate. If it's this one, this is from this brand. So basically sugarcane is like the plants that produce sugar. Okay, and so the sugarcane can be able to dispose with the food for like it would take like only a year to dispose out. So this one is a biodegraded content. So if the runners they enjoy their food and they would be put this plate together. So it would be easier for the runners to do the large one. So they could not have
Biodegradable.
the content and the food out. And we would recommend you to go with the disposable paper cup. But unfortunately, I could have it right now. So the disposable cup have to contain the PLA material. It is a biodegraded material, so it would take also a year to dispose. So like like in our research, we found out that if you use the bag as a water contain, it will be hard for the runner to get and go. So we go with the disposable paper cup that I told you previously. It's easier for the runners and also we can be reduced by the natures. And also we try to reuse it result efficiency. So like okay, so as a picture show that we have the reusable bottle. So like it's important for the event like running events to have the running spray. So this spray would contain like the menthol for cool down the muscle. So we have the sponsored from the companies, from the spray companies for us. So they give you the bottle to us. So and then after we use it and it become empty, we collect that to them and to refill the spray and to use it back. So that we could not produce any the plastic bottle waste. And also we design for sustainability for like okay for like the sign, the distance sign, we do the design that okay it's simple and it's contain of the content that we need to told to runners for like the 5K one. So okay, you have to U-turn in this way. Okay, we design it to be used in every years. And also like decoration flags, medical jacket, we design for reusable for the another years and also the next years. And the waste and cleaning management. Okay, so we can deny that when the runner grab the cup, so somehow they would throw it to the road. So after our last runners are crossing the finish line, from the starting line, we have the guard runners and also the volunteers to begin to clean the rest route. But I could say that it's not only the rest route, we clean everything so we clean every road that we pass by. And also the beaches as you seen in a second photo. So it would be kind of like the morning waste campaign that we collect the trash from the sea too. And I'm sorry for the experience that happened. And okay, so come to the point that okay, after what we do in rest and the next one is what we contribute back to the communities. So we can deny that hosting one event could produce the environment waste back to the city. So we have the idea of okay, we build together. So we are not just the organizers. We are the team together with the city to build a better communities and environment. So the first one is to include the inclusivity and social equity. So there's some little difference between equalities and equity. Equity which means that we try to build together. Okay, so ORS is promoting these abilities one to encourage to do the sport for like okay, if you are disabilities like autistic spectrums and you want to enjoy the sport, so we would provide you the guard runner to do the support to ensure you are running safely. And with a wheelchair, you can enjoy our rest too, and we will have the guide runner for you too. So this one we try to contribute a positive activities back to the communities, that we try to immerse everyone to enjoy our sport safely. And also the environment awareness is about our last mangrove in Huahin city is their name is Kaila Niwet Forest. So unless if you don't know about the mangrove forest is a forest located near the sea, and they are the nursery of the sea life, and they also produce the oxygens as is also the plants. So we try to raise an awareness to the society that okay, this is our mangrove forest, that is the importance of the mangrove ecosystem, and we try to connect the runners to the environment to raise awareness that oh okay, this is important of the mangrove forest, and what can we do to preserve them to be last long with us. And we try to connect the nature with the people. And we also do some environment campaign for like this campaign. We just need to promote that okay, the importance of environment preserve. So we have the campaign that we allow the runners to do the fancy runnings. So they would do the dress that evaluate the natures. So and normally they would post them in the social network, so that a lot of people would come and they would see that okay, this one is nature events and the importance of preserve the natures. I mean, like the whole point of this one is we try to promote the nature to the social network. Okay, and we do the educational activities like we host the educational activities for the youth and teenagers in Huahin. So we do a lot of environment campaign in the mangrove forest, Garaniwe, that I have presented to you previously. Okay, we allow them to okay, this is your not even like if this is your last mangrove, okay, and what is important of having mangrove forest here, and we let them to plant the mangrove tree. So they would so they would have the idea of okay, this forest is our forest, and the importance of this one is to create the sea life natures. And okay, we need to preserve this one because it's important to our cities, and we try to motivate them from the certifications and also the scholarship to let them to motivate the environment preservations. And the last one is about the local supply chains, that every food that we provide in the rest from the local restaurant, and we just ensure that okay, from the marathon profit would be benefit back to the communities. We try to support the sustainability from the for the urban development, and also we try to strengthening the local economies. Okay, when you think of sustainability, okay, it has to be about the good energies for like the natural energies for like as the first presenter say about the solar cells, and not about that. Okay, we also have sustainability in the part of the waste also, and also the communities, because like for most like the sustainability is not just the energies, it's about how to build the differently, how to build without the waste, how to reduce the waste. So like we have a 3 R's that about we do the reuse one, as I say, that we try to reuse everything that we can, and we also reduce the waste that it could be produced from the normal common material. We change one with well grade, and also we try to raising awareness through the running. So okay, we allow runners to participate in the mangrove forest, and also participate in an idea of nature, and also we raising the awareness back to the local. Okay, so your city have the mangrove forest, is the importance of that, so you need to preserve them for your next generations. And also we contribute things about the ideas that I have told you. So this is our pages for Huahin Marathon. So you can search in the Facebook page for Huahin Marathon, and also you can scan the code for registrations, and also open Facebook page in the below the presentations. And thank you for listening. I hope that you would have an idea of sustainabilities that I try to symbolize them to be a lot easier. So thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. It's wonderful, and a lot of initiative related to, I would say, related to the principle of 3R: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Also, with a lot of, I would say, creativities. That's amazing. Thank you for the presentation from the Nichapat. So now we have like 9 minutes available. So I would like to welcome the question from our audience, or from the, I would say, the panelists. I think Haruki has some question for our panelists. Am I right? Any question from the audience, or from the panelists, or the host? It's my duty to have some question for 3 speakers. So if not, I have one question for the President Guo and Mr. Kandori and Nichapat as well. I will say, Frank Guo, I would like to understand the cost of the huge battery, because you say yesterday your association decided to buy 2 more the huge, I will say, storage battery. So I just don't know how much money it would be for that. Okay, that how big? Is that easy to carry, or is it heavy? Frank Gore maybe explain that later. Also, the second question for the Mr. Kandori, I just checked the information about the dementia in Taiwan. 15 years ago, 5% of the elder citizen in Taiwan, I mean, elder citizen means over 65 years ago, 5% of the elder citizen with 65 years old suffered dementia. Even though our society is improving, but the rate is improving up to 10%. So even though our society is getting better, but more and more elder citizens suffer the dementia. I don't know how that number in Japan. Would you please share the information to me? The final question is for the Nichapat. I understand that your approach, I would say, is well-rounded, educational, and have some creativity. So I would say, hold on. Ashley, there's some question from who? So I have there's one question for the Nichapat. How do you benchmark the events? How do you benchmark the events you manage against the other event? How do you assess? How do you assess your relative position compared to others? Oh, that's one from the Haruki. So Nichapat have the question from will answer the question from the Haruki. So let me have the Frank Guo to share the information with us.
Okay, let me show you the pictures first.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
how big is that? That's a secret for me.
this is the
Oh, the luggage.
suitcase.
The luggage. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like a suitcase.
How
it
heavy is
goes-
that?
Yeah, it's very heavy though.
Oh, wow.
65
Huge.
kilos.
Wow.
Per
It's
one.
adults.
Yeah.
Very heavy than
And
adults. Oh, wow.
It costs around US 2000s per
Oh, USD
unit.
2000. Oh, wow.
Per
Oh,
unit.
okay. Okay.
But
I
in our calculations, our investment will be back around 3 years.
Okay. For 3 years.
All
For
the
3 years,
investment will come back.
Okay. Yeah.
Will be covered.
Okay. Okay.
That-
Thank you very much. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So the second question is Mr. Kandori. I mean, in Taiwan, looks that during the past 15 years, even our society is getting better and better, but the pace, the mission pace is increasing. I don't know how that kind of situation in Japan.
In Japan, so it's very same. So
Oh,
maybe,
wow.
yeah, over 65 years.
Uh-huh.
About 12%.
12%. Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
12% is dementia. And then
Okay.
MCI is very important. So MCI is improved to normal
Mm-hmm.
about 16 to 41%. Yeah, that's mean
Yeah.
detection is very important to improve
Mhm.
the MCI.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
getting kind of serious for the family as well as the dementia patients. We need to find the treatment. We need to find a solution
Yeah.
to help the
Yes.
family. Thank you for information.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. The second question is for the from the Haruki for Nichapat. So let me read the question again. How do you benchmark the events you manage against the other events?
There's no
How do you
systematic.
So how do you assess your relative position compared to others? So Nichapa, are you able to address the issue?
Yeah, of course, I can address the issue. I will
Thank you.
repeat the questions again. That
Okay.
that you asked for our branch market that all event have that all event represent that can against the others events, right? Okay, so like for the runners, we have received that. Okay, in our route, we contains like sand runnings. It's kind of hard for the runners to run along the sand. So I could say that the sand when you push down your feet, that your feet would be dissolved down to the sand. So it would kind of hard to do. So it's kind of competes that. Okay, so overseas routes is like the runner to compete themselves every year. So okay, this year's we have only we okay. So if I enroll the rest and okay, I run. Okay, my result for running is like 1 hours, but for I know that okay, my result is bad, so I need to do more practice to be faster than I have. It's like our route itself are compete and it are hard. So the runner have to repeat to practice themselves every year. For their practice, they would gain the more health, so they would gain more strength. It's kind of like competition for themselves, and this
Correct.
one is our branch bracket since we try to make the rest more compatible for themselves. Okay. So our branch is like, we design the route every year to be more different compared to the last years. And our brand market also the Huahin city themselves, because Huahin cities are the tourism cities. We are famous of the sea, the food. So like for Thai people, when you think of the running event, okay, the competitions also the part of the idea to enroll some rest, and also the tourism part that okay, so what the city have? Okay, for Huahin we have like the sea, the beach, the good food. This one is also our benchmark, which make our race to be different from the other race, because the other race they're just running, but our race we also have tourism, so you can enjoy the race. So like if you come as a families, okay, when the fathers do the race, and also the others one for like the daughters or like the son, you can enjoy your father's competitions, and also you can enjoy the sea. It's like our it's not just running. It's about socials and it's about tourism.
Yeah, your event provide very, I would say, a colorful experience, not only for running.
Yeah. You don't need
Yeah.
to compete. Okay, you
No,
compete
no,
with
no.
yourself, and you also have the family together.
Yes, it all have a lot of experience, entertaining
Yeah, it's
events.
experience.
Yeah, thank you. Because of our time up is 2 minutes after 4, I have to close today the webinar. Again, I want to say thank you for today. I will say 3 panelists. Also appreciate the support from the co-founder of the webinar, Haruki Sawate from the Green Sport. Japan Green Sport Alliance, Dr. Gong Dingye from the National Taiwan Sports University. Also, thank you for my staff to help me to take on the issue here. Yeah, again, thank you for the audience who has been here with us for the 1 hour, and have the good afternoon, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
keep in touch.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah, keep in
Bye-bye.
touch, guys.